So the thing I loved most about working in downtown Target, Minneapolis was being something called Shop Assist, which is exactly what it sounds like. Target offers this service to anybody, should they want it, to get help shop. And it can be for anything. You can be blind, you can be short, you can be pregnant. I help people because they were lonely. You just say, hey, I want a Shop Assist, and we will walk around with you for as long as you want to. And your only qualification for Shop Assist is a red shirt and khaki pants. And I know you're thinking, like, what more could there possibly be to it? But it's difficult. You get this relationship with people really fast, and it's like taking the 3 levels of Aristotelian friendship, utility, pleasure, love, and condensing them into something called Shop Assist, because you're a total stranger, but suddenly they're putting complete faith in you. Faith that you will tell them the truth, faith that you will be honest but kind, and faith that you'll know things you don't know. Things like shampoo. Shampoo, is it the same thing as body wash? I have no idea. They look the same. And so we got in a debate about it, and then there was a guy standing next to us, and he was like, I'm a hairdresser, they're the same thing. And I was like, that guy's a stranger, I don't know who he is, but that's a weird thing to lie about. Sure. Or a 70-year-old man tells me, hey, I'm diabetic, is frozen pizza junk food? And I'm like, well, it's not health food. And he says, okay, I'll take 2 days off, get me 5. And I'm like, let's go with 3. There were 2 for 1, so we went with 4. Or a guy had bed bugs, and the instructions are spray this poison all over your mattress, let it kill things, let your mattress air out a little bit, and then you can sleep on it. He's like, does that sound safe? And I'm like, pizzas are 2 for 1. That's knowledge. Things get a little bit more sensitive. I know this is going to be hard to believe, but women would like try on outfits, articles of clothing, and they'd want me to comment on it. One of the things I frequently commented on was, how does my butt look in these? I wanted to be honest, and so I was like, well, let's take a look. Okay, yeah, I mean, I feel like you got more to work with there, so maybe we get one with some different stitching. This also extended not to just bottoms, but tops. They'd come out and be like, how does my chest look in this? And I'd say, well, let's take a look. Okay, well, the cut of the shirt is like deeper, so it could use more like oomph. Is that the bra you're gonna wear with it? We have other bras, I don't know what you're comfortable with in the oomph department. So normally under these circumstances, check out my, top or bottom, like they're trusting you're gonna have thoughts. But instead, they want me to judge them by their aesthetic quality. They have faith that I'm gonna do this, and that's nothing compared to the faith that blind people have. They, not only just pick up the right soap, not only read those ingredients to me, but the most amazing conversation will come out of the smallest thing. A woman who was blind wanted to get a card for her father, and she's like, it needs to be funny. Oh, and by the way, I'm Christian, and oh, by the way, I'm conservative, and lots of cards look like this. And so I kept picking one up, and she'd hear it, and she's like, what is it? And I was like, oh, that one's not for you. But she wants to be part of the process, and I have to describe this card to her. Over and over again, then we get to the punchline. I'm like, well, the joke is that there was a purse, but you couldn't see it because she had large bosoms, and she's like, that's not funny, and I'm like, I agree, it's not. So now you're having like an in-depth conversation about objectification of women, and now all of a sudden you're on like a date, like a really surreal date. And I am like, I am a flirt, I'm sorry, it's true, and so now I'm walking around flirting, and there was one time, there was a lady who was blind, and she was there with her parents who were also blind, and so we're walking around, and they're walking around, it's just the 2 of us, laughing, having a good time, and all of a sudden, from like 50 feet away, you hear like, have her home by midnight, and you're like, or just because I'm blind doesn't mean I don't have a shotgun, and you're like, oh, okay. All of this behavior, of course, is abnormal, like, this flirting, telling people to sleep on chemical mattresses, but it's okay, because I'm wearing a red shirt and khaki pants, and I am vetted by a retail behemoth, Target. So of course it makes sense. And it really illuminates that the difference between somebody treating you like a total stranger or your best friend can be as small as an outfit and a title. And I'm sure there is a really profound lesson here. I just don't know what it is. And even if I did, I don't think I could tell you. You have to find out on your own, and it's as simple as doing by going shopping. Thank you.